there seems to be an epidemic on TikTok of people trying to expose creepy men at the gym. Now, considering the fact that the woman from the previous video we covered ended up apologizing and wrote this long apology on Twitter saying, you know, I shouldn't have done this, and honestly, I realize now that I was wrong and I misinterpreted and I used my you know, whatever. I'm gonna play some video for you guys, and I want you guys to see the difference between something that is reprehensible versus something that's not. Okay? So here we go.
Watch this guy try move to me at the gym. Checks absolutely nothing on his phone. Looks over at me being busy sorting my wrist straps. These fucking straps taking up too much time. Makes a swift return. Sad lip.
So I want to share my perspective on this video. This gentleman walks up, he's looking for a machine to use, and he asks you, are you using the machine behind you? Why does he do this? Well, maybe some of your stuff is close to that machine. You know, we carry these big bags, these water jugs, these belts, all this stuff. Maybe some of it is close to the machine, and he just wants to be kind and polite. Also, it looks like he might be new to the gym. He looks lost, confused. He looks like he might be a little bit intimidated. It's even to the point where you make fun of him for not knowing the name of the machine. And let me ask you this. If he were to jump on a machine that you were using and he didn't ask you and you caught that on film, would you post that to make fun of him? Something to think about. You know, it's really sad that you took this interaction and you had to post it and you had to shame this man to make him out to be a gym creep, that he's trying to hit on you just for attention and likes. The gym is a shared space. People are going to interact with you. This is harmless. This man asks you a question, you say no, and he moves on. This video never needs to be posted. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Joey swole.
I mean, Joey said everything.
Joey said what he said.
There's a whole trend right now of women want to be like, I curved him. This guy's creepy. I caught it on camera. Ladies, support me. Recognizing a lot of this behavior is innocuous. You are ascribing to him intentions that he may not have. Oh, he looked at his phone, checking out nothing. How do you know? And let's say he was. Maybe he's doing it because, like the guy said, he's new to the gym. He doesn't actually know how to act. So he looked at his phone because he's like, damn, my workout's not going well. I look small. People have deep insecurities when they're in public. They look at their phone sometimes for a sense of comfort. It's not about you. Maybe he sees the camera that you put up recording a bunch of people at the gym and he's feeling self-conscious on his own. So he's like, I'll pull out my phone so I don't look stupid. There's a plethora of reasons why people do that. But you inherently go to creepy and then blast him online.
And you know what?
Shady.
You know what? Let's say he was interested. What did he do? Let's say he was looking at nothing at his phone and he was actually interested. What did he do?
I got another one for you.
Put your head down. 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 Oh, shit.
Okay, now get naked.
So everybody gonna put their two hands out just in front of them? Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, now you guys can open your eyes.
Oh shit. Yo, jeez, tu sais que c'est fucked up? C'est que j'ai magasiné ça sur Amazon.
All right, that one looks good. But the one that's left.
So let me see that one.
10K gold.
That looks like mine.
The only reason.
I personally love this wallet. I've got my own right here. And wallet's just great. It's minimalistic. It carries everything. They look stylish. And they come at really amazing prices. And I want you guys to be able to do the same, whether it's getting one for yourself or one for a significant other, because Valentine's Day is coming up. If you use the link in the description below, you get 35% off for this Valentine's Day sale. Get yourself an extra.
Like this. Poop. So this video, I think, is a bit different. Let's watch it.
I was just trying to work out when this happens. I I've never met this guy, and he's been harassing me for months.
Girlfriend, the friend, they changed her, dude. They changed her personality. Now,
This time I kept my headphones in and tried to ignore him.
Don't come near me.
And some of you are gonna ask, why is she filming herself? Well, she's probably filming herself for the form. Yeah, because you have no way of looking and watching if your form is nice, right? Yeah, that was creepy. That was
Undeniably.
yo.
If you
Hey
listen,
yo.
did you listen to what he said? He said, "My girlfriend, you know, they changed her personality. He's doing some kind of schizo, like some kind of weird rant talking about like, and then he walks away. Then he circles back, pointing at her.
Yeah.
And then he gets within her
In her
ear.
ear, yeah.
There is no scenario where you tell me something like that's appropriate.
No.
Right? And so if you share something like that, I'm like, yay, that's unacceptable. Turns out they located this dude on the security feed and they ended up banning him at the gym. That's fine. Right? The general public, the people who are reasonable, can look at that situation and be like, that's inappropriate. Okay? But this situation is similar to racism, right? In this sense. If I encounter a scenario and everything is undercover and, you know, a lot of it is subliminal, if I try to call it out,
There's no evidence.
there's no evidence,
They're gonna call it dog whistle.
right? I could be like in his head, like the reason why you looked at me that way is because of this, but then I end up looking crazy. It could be also that I'm just wrong and I don't know what I'm talking about. And believe it or not, some of y'all are wrong. Some of you guys go to the fucking store, don't have enough money, want to leave with the product, the person says no, and you be like, that's because what? Some people weaponize it. Some people misinterpret situations and make it about race. And then other times it's subliminal. You actually have no evidence. All right? And then there's times where you get it right on camera. And there's people in the public who will deny that it's that. And those people, you can never win them. Right? They're so, they want to believe there's nothing racist in the world. There's unreasonable people. I'm not one of those people. Not when it comes to this issue. Right? I believe that there's men who go after women. Yep. I believe there's men who invade their spaces in the gym and do some inappropriate stuff. But I also believe that there's women who are weaponizing a lot of this bullshit to go after men unjustly. And that's not okay. The same way what he did to that girl when he went, that's not okay. I work with Preach and I never get that close to his ear.
Well, you did 3 times now.
What? What do you mean?
You just did 3 times now.
3 times I did this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, replicating what he did. You've done that too.
Replicate?
Not what he did, but you'd be like, yay!
Yeah, I do that.
Sometimes. It's okay. You guys get the fucking point that I'm trying to make. Okay? Alright? Like, you know what I'm saying?
This was a whole nothing
Yeah,
sandwich, bro.
yeah.
This
You know what I'm saying? Alright? Right?
This was a whole nothing sandwich.
Listen, I like earplay too, not from strangers. That's not weird. Like, we all like earplay. Who doesn't like their ear nibbled on the inside? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Okay? We all like it. We all enjoy it. Most of us. Some of y'all don't. And those people, vanilla as fuck. So, in the end with this guy, I think we can start to tell the difference. We just have to be careful. Not to ascribe people intentions without actually knowing.
There's a bunch of people like on the web and on Instagram posting. Recently, there was a guy talking about the cops. Oh, the cops this, cops that are abusive. This guy stopped me. This guy was he was over the limit.
Yeah.
Talk about I'm being harassed because the cops. No. Actually, you were going over the limit. That's not what we're talking about. Okay, shut up. Move on. That's not what it is. That's not harassment. That's you going over the speed limit. Shut up.
True. So yeah, at the end, that's how I feel about this stuff. I don't like this trend. I don't like that people are weaponizing this stuff. And the whole word, okay, this is something that actually peeves me. I hate the word creepy. I hate the word creepy. I hate the way people misuse it. I hate the way people weaponize it. And I hate the way that women escape accountability for using it against men unjustly whilst also pretending like they didn't mean anything by it. Mm-hmm. Sorry. You can't just casually call everything you don't like creepy. A dude who's ugly comes up to you and says hello, you're like, oh, he's so creepy.
No,
a handsome man comes up, he's like, oh, so dreamy. What's the difference?
Ugly.
The problem is not the behavior. The problem is not the behavior a lot of the times. Some of y'all just don't like who's doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking at me.
It's funny that
creepy. Why? Oh, his energy. What? Because he lacks confidence. He's a creep.
In 2000,
is that what that is?
In 2000,
well, hold on.
go ahead.
He lacks confidence. You don't like his demeanor, so he's creepy. A handsome man is in the same fucking club looking at you, and now you make an eye contact and the behavior is acceptable. What the is the difference? How is a man supposed to know? But it's creepy. I just want you to recognize how unfair that is, because there's a serious connotation when you say a man is creepy. There's something sexually inappropriate about him. That's what
Not
that's
even just
insinuating.
sexual. It's like it's borderline criminal when
Yes.
you say creepy.
Yes.
It's whenever you say creepy, we're talking about horror movies. We're talking about stalkerish. We talking about that's what you say when you say creepy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just funny that in 2015, 50 Shades of Grey was one of the best sellers, and fast forward 2017, everything is abuse and everything is creepy.
True.
Yeah, if Christian Grey was another man and not rich, it would have been creepy, all right.
That was my notes. That's all I really had. Anything else? Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We want to hear from you.